This segment of the news is brought to you by Finance of America. For all your mortgage needs, call Amy Childress or Shannon Keller at 702-372-6607. News is also brought to you by Great Basin College, a pioneer in distance education. Your success is their tradition. Now offering over 25 degree and certificate programs in Pahrump and online.
Well, the Heritage Bible Church is having a guest appearance by the quartet, the Armorettes. They'll be performing tomorrow night at 6 p.m. at the church located at 3061 Homestead Road. Thanks to Johnny V for that announcement. Nevada Attorney General Adam Laxalt is running for governor. We spoke to Laxalt during the Nye County Republican Women's Lincoln Day dinner held at the Pahrump Nugget Friday night.
I've been touring across the state, been able to visit schools and businesses, and to see the enthusiasm across Nevada has been inspirational for me. This is tough business. I have 3 little kids and a newborn, but to be able to have so much support out there keeps me going every day.
Congratulations on the new baby.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Let's talk a little bit about that right now, because that happens to be an issue. In our schools, we have a lot of students that are kind of doing some protests and walkouts. They want to hear from especially lawmakers about what your thoughts are about gun legislation. Can you give me your platform on that?
Well, I'm a parent, and like many other parents across the state, I want to make sure our kids have a safe environment to learn, and it's an important issue that we got to look at as a state. I'm putting together a law enforcement summit in the coming weeks, where we're inviting law enforcement from across the state. We're going to try to look at solutions that we think can help our schools, help harden them perhaps, and kind of come up with some solutions that aren't necessarily the highly politicized ones, but ones that we think will really make a difference.
And are you speaking to any of the students around the state to find out maybe their feelings or concerns right now?
Well, we're going to have a broad group that is invited to the summit, but it is law enforcement related, so we have to have state employees so that we can make sure that the protocols and the law enforcement tactics are actually safe and secure.
Come up with something that's practical?
Yes.
Here in the rules, especially here in Pahrump right now, we've had some restrictions put on our well drilling by the state engineer. Can you give me your thoughts on that?
Well, I had a great opportunity this afternoon to meet with citizens of Pahrump as well as business owners, and the reason I hold these so I can understand what's on top of everyone's mind, and I was grateful to hear some of the concerns on how this may impact residents of Pahrump.
Is there any other issues that you want people to know about that you feel very strongly for?
Well, look, I look forward to getting my message across the state, including here, about how I want to make sure that we are the state of continued growth and opportunity, a state that my family's been here 100 years and has found with hard work incredible opportunity, and I think that's why people come to Pahrump, and a lot of people move, especially in the last decade or two, to Southern Nevada because they want those opportunities. And this is what I want to work for as a governor, to make sure that we have more opportunity and less government so that we can have that coming from the people and from the business community.
How can people find out more about your campaign?
AdamLaxalt.com. I ask for people's support, ask for them to go on there and figure out how they can get involved.
Employees at a major department store will see a pay increase soon. Angela Miles reports.
Topping our news, Target is raising pay. This spring, workers will get a wage hike, taking them to $12 per hour. Last fall, the retailer increased wages to $11. The CEO is also offering to let workers wear jeans if same-store sales increase. Sales for 2017 climbed by 1.3%. In the fourth quarter, sales numbers spiked to 3.6% during the holidays. Factory orders chilled this winter. New orders fell by 1.4%. That is the biggest decline in months. One of the larger drops happened in orders for aircrafts. Uber is already up and running with its self-driving trucks. The company says autonomous freight trucks are making delivery runs across Arizona. and this has been going on since November. What's inside the trucks was not disclosed. Uber has been working with Volvo to produce the self-driving big rigs.
Thanks, Angela. Well, there is a Veterans Benefit Dinner this Sunday at Carmelo's restaurant.
Sunday between 3 and 5, we're having a veteran spaghetti dinner at Carmelo's Bistro.
So is this a fundraiser?
Yes, it is. It's a just a fundraiser for all veterans and their families and other community people to come out and just have a good time and get together and socialize. And all the money that is raised is going to be going to all the different veterans organizations in town.
So what prompted you to want to hold this?
Just, I got together with Leo and at Carmelo's, and we just decided we wanted to give back to the veterans for all that they do.
What time is it?
It's from 3 to 5 on Sunday, March 11th at Carmelo's on 372.
Right there. Is there a price for the actual dinner?
We're asking for $10 donation.
What's on the menu for Sunday?
On Sunday, our menu is going to be consisting of spaghetti and meatballs, which is my grandma's favorite, and that's what she loved to cook. So we're going to share that with everyone, and most especially the veterans here in town.
And so this is going to be at your restaurant. What's the address there?
1440 East Highway 372.
And you decided to do this, why?
You know what? It's good to give, and it's good to acknowledge and support our veterans here in this community. At one point in a veteran's life, they wrote a blank check to the USA, and we have to thank them and be able to give back to them and say, we appreciate what you've done in your service.
What a wonderful event. Everybody come on by. Once again, the date, time, location.
It'll be from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m., March 11th at Carmelo's Bistro, 1440 East Highway 372, right next to Johnny's.
News across Nevada, and Save a Pet on the other side of this break.